Good morning to you all. A little after 7:35 on a somewhat damp and rather cloudy morning here. Here's a look zoomed in on Peach Street and I-90, a familiar sight here. And what we'll do now with this tower cam, we're going to expand it all the way out and show you how things are looking on the much wider shot. And what you'll see as it comes out, there it is. Look at all, just a gray one for today. Plenty of clouds around. Had some rain showers from last night and still dealing with a few of those showers for this morning. Picking those showers up on our storm tracker at this time. Excuse me. And you can see there's showers moving into the Cleveland area. It's a frontal system that will be, excuse me, moving on through Erie and Crawford County for this morning. So the showers will be around at least for the morning. I suppose they could linger because this front, you can see it just kind of sliding through. And but a little wet. May want to have an umbrella for the morning as you plan your travels or plan your anything, any outdoor plans, doing that little walk. Maybe have some umbrellas handy, rain gear here. Now, a Futurecast, here's how things are looking. As you know and you've heard, we are definitely going to go into a hit of wintertime. And unlike last week, I don't think you're going to miss this one here, or you're going to get missed. So Futurecast, not as bullish on the precip here, but you can see by midday, most of it has dissipated, some leftover showers through the afternoon. Definitely cooler. That's one thing that seems to be certain. Then tonight, here comes the change. During the evening hours, not much, mainly some scattered showers here. You can see it developing around midnight. And then after midnight, we get a slow changeover. There's that spin in the atmosphere down here. See, those arrows are coming together, that low going across I-80. We talked about that yesterday as being a good, a good direction, a good placement for us having some snow here. It's close enough where we get its dynamics. Sometimes the low is too far away. It just doesn't have the oomph to give us a lot of snow. If it's way too close, if it goes right over us, we don't get the good moisture feed in. But when it's just to the south of us, that's when we start to get some snowfall here. And you can see eventually everyone gets hit and some pretty good snow even into the morning hours for tomorrow. And then during the afternoon, some classic lake effect, some bands that will be affecting us through the day. So that's something that we'll watch. I could see about an inch or two tonight in the snow belts here in Erie with the wind coming off the lake most of the time. I just don't see a lot of accumulation overall for us. Those of you that live close at I-90, maybe south of Route 20, but north of I-90, you may get an inch tonight in the grassy areas. But up to 2 inches, traditional spots, Edinboro, Corey, northern Crawford County, parts of Warren, and Chautauqua County as well. The traditional snow belts, couple of inches. Downtown Erie, probably a coating to maybe an inch on the grassy areas. Then another 1 to 3 inches tomorrow in the same snowbelt areas. So we could see perhaps 5 inches, maybe 5 or 6 inches of total snowfall, mainly again in the grassy areas, and probably heavy enough where there could be some slushy areas even on the roadways during the morning by this time tomorrow. So be ready for it. Downtown Erie, I think the roads will stay wet. I don't even know if we'll get below freezing. But south, south out toward, again, from I-90 corridor to at least Cambridge Springs and Sagertown. Meadville, you probably won't get quite as much, but you could very well be white tomorrow morning. Warren, looking at about maybe a coating to an inch tonight, another inch or two for tomorrow. The Warren, Jamestown, Sheffield area, Youngsville, where the Chatty Cathys are, and people like that. Speaking of which, let's see who's joining us today. There you go. Hello to you, Richard Jackson. Good morning. John Dunkel. Good morning as well. Hey, Celine. It was back on the 17th, a few years back, where we had that 4.6 inches of snow. And with temperatures so close, the hardest part is determining whether or not you're going to have a lot of snow there in at the airport. Be ready for it. I have a feeling you're going to be measuring something on the board, so hopefully you got it out there. Hey, Tori, good to see you. Bob and Sue out there in Jacksonville. No snow for you guys. And hello to you, Blaine. Bonnie Marco, good morning to you. Donna from Ocala, hello to you. Hello, Rose. David, Rubico, good to see you. Sorry, can't forget it. You're going to Arizona this morning or tomorrow morning? Oh, sure. So who's going to measure the snow? Hey, Bob, good to see you out there on the shores of the Allegheny and Tidiute. And hello to you, Randy. Susan, good to see you out there in Union City, 37 degrees. Hey, Lori, you can be a busy girl tomorrow, tonight into tomorrow. There's old chatty Kathy. Yep, got the S word. Get ready to do some measurement out your way there, Kathy. I'll probably get at least an inch tonight and a couple of inches. Yep, get the coffee. Thomas, have one on me. Just can't beat it. Good cup of coffee for this morning. Hello to you, Barb Walker out there. Oh, I went too far up. There you go. Oh, shoot. Come on. I'm locked up. Oh, no, I'm at the bottom. Okay, that's why it's not moving. Hello to you, Kristen. I think I need more coffee here. And hello to you, Mickey Kuhn. Yeah, sick of snow. Me too. But Mother Nature apparently isn't. Hello to you, Becky. You'll be a busy girl tomorrow, I'm sure. Yep, we'll be waiting for your measurements there, Lori. Tomorrow morning, you have your coworker doing the measure. Yeah, hope you're paying your coworker well. And something more than just a free breakfast at McDonald's. Come on, Celine. Come on, open the pocketbook, girl. Open the pocketbook. Now, I know you have a fun time there, out there in beautiful Arizona. Beautiful state. Love it out there. I haven't been there in a long time. Would love to travel. My daughter could just get over her fear of flying. Or we could just take a 3 or 4 day road trip, which I wouldn't mind, by the way. When I retire, yes, I'd love to travel, and God willing, my wife and I will be able to travel. My daughter will most likely. Andy, I missed you. Sorry about that. Andy Steiner, good to see you this morning. My daughter will most likely be living with us, and fortunately, she loves to travel by car. She's absolutely terrified of planes, but that's okay. I think I'd like to. I think I'd like to travel the U.S. by car or by vehicle. Whatever that vehicle may be. My son and I were talking yesterday. If money weren't a problem, would I buy an RV? I go back and forth on that. I think RVing would be so cool. And people who have RVs are definitely travel people, and it's certainly comfortable when you're traveling. My wife and I could actually maybe literally sleep while the other one travels. I don't know, maybe rent one. I don't know. If you're out for 2 weeks and you rent an RV, compare that to hotel prices for each night. I don't know. Maybe. But we're talking about 10 years in the future anyway, so don't worry about it. All right, Mickey. Heading to Arizona in June. Wow, you're going at the hottest of the hot. Well, good for you there, Mickey. I would, Kelly, and who knows? Maybe we'll try it out. My mechanic just got a beautiful camper. We don't have the vehicle to pull a camper. The Corolla, I'm lucky. I'm lucky if the Corolla still goes and I put groceries in the back of the car there. But it would be a lot of fun. I think it'd be a lot of fun RVing as well. So who knows? Maybe someday we'll do that. But for now, we've got some forecasting to do here. We'll call up that 7-day. And let's see, let's just go out. Let's show you what we've got here and just bite the bullet. Low 40s for today, may hit 50 in the mountains. Again, some scattered showers around. The changeover for tonight, we're good in the evening. It's after midnight when all the fun will begin. So if you're going out, having to do some shopping or doing whatever, the evening looks good. But after midnight, the wet snow comes in. Not bullish on snow here in Erie, but I wasn't bullish back in 2018, and we ended up getting 4.5 inches of snow. So, you always got to be careful that, that Route 20 to I-90 corridor is always, for situations like this, is always the biggest gray area. Because you might just get pounded with some good snow and it may stick. Feel good for at least a couple of inches south of 90 in the belts, and maybe about an inch for you, Kathy, out there in out in Youngsville. But that Route 20, the I-90 where I live, I don't know. I'll just find out. I'll get up, I'll look out the window, and well, I guess we'll see what happens. But then Wednesday, lowering to 37. It's just a raw day, cold. Looks like all wet snow. Here in Erie, may mix with some rain. And, again, maybe up to an inch in Erie. A little bit more perhaps along the I-90 corridor. And another 1 to 3 in the snow belts on top of what's happening tonight. So, again, storm totals could hit 5-6 inches for some of you by midday tomorrow. Yeah, traveling by car is fun. Yep. Washington, D.C. and the Beltway. Yeah. Don't miss that. Ended up at the Pentagon. Yeah, we took a wrong turn, ended up at NSA. And after about a half hour, because they, they keep you there and they check you out. That got a little scary at times. Hey, good morning to you, Linda. From 96 South Carolina. Cooler here too. Garden growing great. The radishes on Sunday. Oh, I do wish we were a little warmer in the early spring so we could have the plants right now. But my daughter's plants look good. She's got a hard plastic covering on them. So if it does snow at the yard, they won't crush the plants. So we're grateful for that. She bought about a dozen and a half of them. All right. We do need rain or snow. Yeah, I mean, we do. We've had a little bit more, but we do need some of the rain showers here. Now, Thursday, bark worse than bite here. Little mix, little rain or wet snow, but no accumulation, just a cold wind. Boy, winds gust up to 30. It's just a cold wind. And there's a rebound by Friday. We're back in the mid-50s, and not much rain really for the weekend. We're back close to normal, at least Saturday. And Sunday and Monday, we're back into the 50s. So we got to get through this cold part, and then we are going to get back on at least somewhat of a normal track for the rest of next week. So there you have it, my friends. Always good to see you. Remember, continue to put your mask on here. Yes, I am a proud Penn Stater. Naturally, I got a couple of these as well. It's cool. I must admit, I love seeing some of the different masks that people wear and some of the insignias that they have. It's pretty cool. So I guess that's a silver lining to wearing the mask. But keep them on. Get vaccinated. It's your best chance and best defense from spreading COVID. Let's get the herd immunity, and let's get on with spring and summer. Take care of yourselves. Be safe. And we'll talk to you again during the winter blast of tomorrow. Have a great day.